You've probably heard it a million times. Read a book a day, wake up at 5 a.m., and meditate for an hour. But let me tell you, after diving deep into the world of self-improvement, I've discovered that the real secrets to success are much simpler. In this video, I'm going to share the 3 most important lessons I've learned from reading over 200 self-help books. Lesson 1. Stop waiting for perfect. Imagine this. You've been dreaming of writing a novel for years. You've got the perfect idea, the characters are fully fleshed out, and you've even picked out the title. But there's just one problem. You're waiting for the perfect time to start writing. Maybe you're waiting for inspiration to strike or for your life to settle down a bit. Or perhaps you're just terrified of putting your work out there and getting rejected. Sound familiar? Well, let's put a stop to that right now. The perfection paradox. We've all been there, haven't we? Staring at a blank page, or a blank canvas, or a blinking cursor, paralyzed by the fear of not being good enough. We think, if I could just get everything perfect, then I'll start. But here's the thing. Perfection is a myth. It's a moving target that we'll never quite reach. Think about it. If we waited for everything to be perfect before we started anything, nothing would ever get done. We'd still be living in caves, hunting for our food. Progress comes from taking action, even when it's messy and imperfect. The quantity versus quality myth. Remember that old adage, practice makes perfect? Well, it's actually a bit misleading. It's more like practice makes better. The more you do something, the better you'll become at it. But you can't get better without first doing it. Imagine you're learning to play the guitar. You could spend hours and hours trying to perfect your first chord. But wouldn't it be more fun and more effective to just start strumming and see what happens? The more you play, the better you'll get, and eventually that first chord will sound great. The fear of failure. Let's talk about that elephant in the room, the fear of failure. It's a powerful emotion that can hold us back from achieving our goals. But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every successful person you admire has failed countless times. Thomas Edison, for example, tried thousands of different materials before he invented the light bulb. Can you imagine how discouraging that must have been? But he kept going, and eventually he succeeded. So what can you do? Just start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start where you are with what you have. Embrace imperfection. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, they're essential for learning and growth. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a natural part of life. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the big finish to feel good about your progress. Celebrate your small victories along the way. So the next time you find yourself procrastinating, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? The answer is probably not as bad as you think. And even if it is, you'll be a stronger person for having tried. Remember, perfection is the enemy of progress. So go out there and make something happen. Are you ready to embrace imperfection and start creating something amazing? Lesson 2. Develop self-reliance. The illusion of exoneration. Have you ever found yourself waiting for the perfect moment? The moment when you've read enough books, taken enough courses, or gained enough experience? The moment when you're finally ready? This is what I call the exoneration mindset. It's the belief that there's a magical moment in the future when all your problems will be solved, and you'll finally be free from struggle. But the truth is, life is full of challenges. There's no perfect moment, no magical solution. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you can start taking action. The power of self-reliance. Self-reliance is the antidote to the exoneration mindset. It's about taking responsibility for your own life and your own happiness. It's about trusting in your own abilities and believing in yourself. When you rely on yourself, you're not just solving problems, you're building character. You're developing resilience, grit, and determination. These qualities are essential for success in any area of life. How to develop self-reliance. Take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's just a small step. Embrace challenges. View challenges as opportunities for growth. Learn from failure. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Use them as learning experiences. Practice self-discipline. Develop the ability to delay gratification and stay focused on your goals. Cultivate a positive mindset. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. By cultivating self-reliance, you'll not only achieve your goals, but also experience a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Lesson 3. Embracing self-healing. Beyond self-improvement. So far, we've talked about the importance of taking action, building self-reliance, and overcoming procrastination. But there's another crucial piece to the puzzle: self-healing. Self-improvement isn't just about becoming a better version of yourself, it's also about forgiving yourself and facing the parts of you that you might not love. The power of forgiveness, whether it's forgiving others or forgiving yourself, is a powerful tool for healing. When we forgive others, we release ourselves from the chains of anger and resentment. And when we forgive ourselves, we allow ourselves to grow and change. Why should we forgive ourselves? Reduces stress. Holding on to grudges can lead to increased stress and anxiety. Increases happiness. Forgiveness can help us feel happier and more at peace. Improves relationships. Forgiveness can help improve our relationships with others. Promotes personal growth. When we forgive ourselves, we give ourselves permission to make mistakes and learn from them. How to forgive yourself. Be honest with yourself. Acknowledge your feelings and don't try to suppress them. Don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. It's okay to be imperfect. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would give to a friend. Focus on the future. Instead of dwelling on the past, focus on creating a better future. Self-healing is a journey. Self-healing is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a lifelong process of learning and growing. With each step we take, we discover new things about ourselves and become more whole. In conclusion, in this series, we've explored the importance of taking action, building self-reliance, and practicing forgiveness. By incorporating these principles into your life, you can create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Remember, self-improvement is a personal journey, and everyone's path is unique. The most important thing is to start where you are and keep moving forward. What are your thoughts on forgiveness? What habits are you working on developing? Share your insights in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content.